Good morning. Hey, it's Pete again. It is Saturday, April 15th, so it's a day off. Thank goodness. And it's Easter weekend, so if you observe Easter, I hope you have a wonderful time and get to spend time with your loved ones and think about things bigger than all of us. Anyway, Saturday morning, so do things a little bit slower. Take my time, not in a big rush to get off to work, things like that. So got a little bit more sleep. But now it's my favorite time of day. Time to have my keto coffee. This morning, and I love coffee. I love good coffee, and fortunately, I get a really good supply of good coffee. I want to show you. What I'm having this morning is a nice artisanal Colombian roast, and this is really, this is, go to any great coffee shop or where they roast their own, or Starbucks, right? So if you look at chains or name your favorite coffee place, I want that quality coffee at home, right? So. And I actually get a good variety of coffees coming in. I think I pay $25 a month, and every month I get 2 packs of artisanal, special coffee. One is a ground coffee, and then the other is made with the beans or whatever or one is a whole bean coffee, right? So the one is a flavored coffee, right? So in this month, and I haven't tried this yet, but I can't wait, right? So this will be great with keto coffee, a creme brulee kind of flavor. So anyway, if you're interested in that, get hold of me, and I'll tell you how you can get that. It's really a fantastic coffee club, right? So it's called Coffee Club, and so I've already made my coffee, and I see that a lot of folks use like a NutriBullet or a blender, to get their coffee all nice and frothy. I use this, right? So I've used the blender, and it's just kind of a pain, right? So it's just really easy to just use the whisk right here in the coffee. Depending on how much effort you want to put into it, you can froth it up pretty good, but it's just delicious. So. Again, my keto coffee, tablespoon of butter, and tablespoon of heavy cream. So that's what I got. I wanted to cover a little bit of a topic today concerning something that all keto dieters can share, right? So meat is a prime source of nutrition for us, right? So, but there's one thing that I have learned, right? So, and I try to practice avoiding foods that have nutritional negatives to them, right? So by nutritional negative, I mean that something that may, either cause me to take something in that's, not good for my body, causing a lot of free radical damage or things like that, right? So trans fatty acids are bad about that. That can cause malabsorption, right? So to where you're not absorbing the nutrients in your food, right? So after all, the primary reason we eat is to get the nutrients that are in the food, right? So you want to be able to absorb as much of that as possible, right? So, or things that are proven to be detrimental, like cause cancer, right? So one of the things with processed meats, especially, to look out for, and a lot of people aren't aware of this because it's just generally not going to be put out there because so much money involved in the food industry. Yeah, it sounds cynical, but hey, that's the truth, right? But anyway, so the topic is nitrates and nitrites, which are preservatives that are added to foods. And in particular, I know that so things like processed, so bacon, cold cuts, pepperonis, things like that. You have to be real careful. I just want to raise the thought so you can do your own research. But here's what I do. So if I go to when I go shopping, right? So, and I love bacon. Bacon and eggs, certainly a staple for me, right? So I'm always looking for something that is nitrate and nitrite free, or, so I look for the uncured bacon type. So, so this, and this says right on it, no nitrates or nitrites, right? So you want to look for that. Same thing with hot dogs, right? So I found these. These were at Walmart the other day. So so you can get these, and a bonus, right? So these are grass fed. These come from grass fed animals, and gluten free, right? So also gluten can affect absorption and cause some damage. So anyway, so I just wanted to share that ketogenic, low carb, high fat diets, I think are wonderful. It's starting to work. I mean, I am seeing some progress on the scales, right? So I'm still about 204, but as most that can fluctuate. So I don't depend so much on the scales. I can tell, right? So, and for me, when I start losing weight, it's these handles right here, and then it actually kind of starts here in this whole area, will begin to shrink down, right? So, and we want this to shrink way down. Yeah, I mean, that's the benefit of it, right? So as I stated in some of my introductory videos, I'm doing this for my health, right? So because I believe that it is a healthier diet, right? So for the state of my body, being a type 2 diabetic, and trying to stay healthy without taking pharmaceutical drugs that just treat the symptoms, right? So we're going to treat the whole person, right? So we're going to treat all of me and try to stay healthy. And for the past few years, I feel great. I just got to the stage where I was eating a bit too much, and so the second subject that I want to talk about today is eating out, right? So my daughter's birthday was yesterday. We're going to celebrate on Sunday. We're going to have a little family get together at a local restaurant. This is a Japanese restaurant, and so I'd like to know what you do to prepare when you know that you're going to be going out to eat, in a social situation. What's your best advice to stay the course here, right? So not fall off the wagon, I assume I know I'm gonna need to order properly, right? So and do those kinds of things. But do you fast during the day, right? So save up, just in case you get some carbs in there, right? So do you save up calories, right? So if you're watching your calories, what do you do there? So anyway, I'd appreciate any comments or feedback on that. So happy Easter, everyone, and talk to you next time.